side attractions. Like last year, we had, for the fans that came to watch, we had raffle draws and a lot of prizes were won, even by the foreign players, and everybody was excited. This year, we have a bigger package.
All right, so that's it from the Vice President of the Badminton Federation of Nigeria, Frank. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We would like to bring you again when the tournament starts, so that we can maybe get an update on what is going on, and hopefully a Nigerian player can go out and surprise everybody by playing up to the very crucial stages of the competition. Well, before I wrap up the show, my producer says I need to also serve you some updates around athletics, around basketball, around weightlifting, and around table tennis. Of course, before I do that, let me also inform you very quickly that Novak Djokovic eventually produced an amazing comeback to knock out Kevin Anderson of South Africa. And so he is forging on. The world #1 is really forging on and forging ahead in the Wimbledon. It came from 2 sets down and eventually won 3 sets to win that one. And of course, Serena Williams is also moving on. Maria Sharapova moving on. The top seeds are really pulling their weight at the Wimbledon. All right, athletics now. The Athletics Federation of Nigeria has invited 50 athletes to camp for the All-Africa Games in Congo, Brazzaville. The technical director of the AFN, Omashaye Nesiama, says the athletes camp will officially open at the AFN High Performance Center, University of Port Harcourt, this week. And Nesiama said substitutions will be made to both athletes and coaches dependent on performances posted at the remaining competitions leading to the national trials. A consortium of coaches have been invited to manage the camp in the interim before formal coaches will be named at the end of the national trial. So somehow preparations really in top gear for Nigerian athletes ahead of the All-Africa Games. From athletics, let me just quickly update you with basketball. The Nigeria Basketball Federation have confirmed that the newly appointed coach of the senior men's basketball team, that's the American William Voigt, will resume as coach on the 15th of July as the team intensifies preparations for the 2015 Afro Basketball Men's Tournament. Last week, NBBF offered a short-term contract to the American until September with a mandate for him to win the Afro Basket Tournament and qualify Nigeria for the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. Next week, the list of invited players will be made public for the training camp in Abuja ahead of this tournament. And of course, to weightlifting now, the Nigeria Weightlifting Federation has invited 30 weightlifters to camp in Abuja for the All-Africa Games. So you can see that the All-Africa Games is really, really closing in on us. The athletes were selected at the just concluded national trials in Ibadan, Oyo State. The Federation have also appointed Andrew Ekanem as the head coach of weightlifting and is expected to work with 4 other coaches in preparing our weightlifters for the All-Africa Games. And finally, table tennis. The Nigeria Table Tennis Federation has also called up 20 players to camp for the 11th All-Africa Games holding in Congo, Brazzaville. The table tennis coach, Nelson Rubelo, says the invited players were selected based on their performance in some of the international and national competitions held in the last 1 year. Nigeria's most decorated table tennis player, Segun Toriola, and 2014 IWTF star player, Aruna Kodri, are amongst the 10 invited male players called to camp. Germany-based Funke Oshinaike, Edem Effiong, and junior sensation Tosin Yoribamiche are also been called up to the women's, among the women called up to camp. All right, 10 players made up of 5 male, 5 female will eventually make the final list of ping-pongers to the All-Africa Games in Congo. All right, so that's just a quick update for you around the sports as we count down to the All-Africa Games. Once again, I must say thank you to Frank. I'm sure you're also looking at the All-Africa Games in all of this, and we'll keep talking to you about it in the days ahead. That's Sports Tonight this Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.